Swamp Thing's adventures continue this week in issue 3, and it's possible that Alec Holland will return to his human form. We've got writer Len Wein here to lead us through the marshy landscape.
I'm trying to bring back the book I wrote way back during the dinosaur age, but do it in a contemporary way without losing what made it unique. The first 2 issues, which are out now, are essentially a classic Swamp Thing horror story.
Yeah.
Him versus a zombie. It was always him versus one of the iconic monsters in every one of the issues of the original book. Then we go into a whole different story that involves the punchline of issue 2, which is the return of Matt Cable.
Well, and jumping off of that, Matt Cable obviously was around a while ago. What was it about that character in particular that you were like, yes, I want it to be Matt Cable?
No one would expect him. That was basically the reason I chose him. Swamp Thing has gone through so many iterations over the years. Every writer has its own take on the character. And I wanted to go back, like I said, to do my Swamp Thing. So Matt was a character who had gone through a lot of transitions over the years. And I figured the last person on Earth anyone would expect to see is him.
Yeah.
So let's see how and why and where that takes us.
So obviously we're going into issue 3 here, and the first 2 were kind of standalone with the horror story theme and setting up the world. What about the next 4?
The next 4 are also at one entity. They are one story. They go through all kinds of places. There's lots of guest stars. One of the things that Dan asked me to do in doing this book was to kind of let the audience know where some of the other supernatural members of the DCU were standing at the moment, where they are, what they're doing.
Yeah.
And I brought in a batch of them. There's some very cool characters.
You as a writer, obviously, you've grown and changed, but tell me a little bit about how you think Swamp Thing has changed.
At the heart of him, when he's been done right, I don't really think he has changed. It's basically everything I write. I prefer to write about the human condition. And I don't think that Alec Holland's quest has changed much in the past 40-odd years.
Yeah.
He wants to be human again.
So that's the inside scoop of what's happening in Swamp Thing number 3. Now there are a ton of other cool DC titles that are releasing today, including Batgirl number 49, which is one of my favorites. So run down to your local comic book shop, and then I want you to tweet me what you think about it, then I'll tweet you back, then you tweet me back, then I'll send you a Snapchat, then you send me a Snapchat back, then we'll talk on Tumblr, we'll become friends on Facebook, and then maybe we'll run off to Acapulco together. Go read Batgirl, see you tomorrow.